Clairol, Natural Instinct. Yes, there is a teenager on the box. Will this work for an adult who has a lot of gray hair? We're going to test it out and see. We're also going to wash our hair twice in this video and see whether it lasts or not. This says it has no ammonias or parabens. It's vegan. It's in the number 4 dark brown. It's supposed to, it says here, healthy looking radiant color, naturally derived, 80% naturally derived ingredients, and it's supposed to color in 20 minutes. So we're going to put this sucker to the test and see if it will color all these grays or not. Let's look at my gray hair before we start. Do you see how it glistens off the light? Look at this. You see that? That's how much freaking gray hair I have. Look at how much it is. Yeah, my kids are like, what is going on, Mom? Like, you have so much freaking gray hair. And they normally have never seen me with this much. This is in the part that I have it the most. You can see how it just kind of glistens. Then we come over here and we have some as well. But this side has gray. It just doesn't have as much gray as you can see. So I really want you guys to get an idea how much gray I have. Part it down the middle, kind of down the middle. So we're going to go ahead and you see how it all comes in over here. I already mixed up the ingredients. We're going to go ahead and put it in on the roots and see, does it cover the gray or not? It says 20 minutes. So this is how I do mine. I will get it to come to the tip of the bottle and I will do the hairline just like this. And then let's go ahead and work this in. And then I'll go back and I'll do lines. Okay, work that all into the hairline. And remember to rough up your cuticle like this so that it opens more to penetrate the hair, especially if you have gray. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do a line all the way back. And then another line very close to that, probably like ½ an inch away. And I'm just going to do that. You can feel the product running on the scalp, and it's quite cold because it's cold outside. Everything in my house is cold. Then remember to go on the hairline as well back here. So you can take it the hairline and behind the ear and then push it up. And then once it's all in, just go through like it was a shampoo and really rough it up. Do not use your nails. We do not want to scratch our scalp to have an irritation or burning. I will say I have the door closed. My restroom is very, 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 very small. And it's actually a very pleasant smell. You see me smelling the gloves, which I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying it's a very pleasant smell. My hair is 2 days dirty, so it's always the best time to color your hair, FYI, because you have oils and stuff that protect your scalp from any irritation. Okay, guys, so we have it all in. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes, and I'll be back. So I'm gonna take the rest of the color, which is only, I don't know if you can see how much is in there, like right here. I'm gonna take the rest of the color, and I'm actually gonna put it on Zumi's ends. She didn't want to be in the video, but you can see her ends. They're frizzy, dry, and like blonde. So we're going to see what it looks like at the ends of her hair.
Definitely dry.
Very dry.
Very
so
dry.
I say we're going to do that. I'm going to go, woo, and we're going to work it in. And if it's not enough color, we're going to spritz a little bit of water on it, and it will give this a tint. Instead of being like so copper.
It needs water.
It needs water. Timer went off. I'm going to add 5 more minutes onto this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dampen my hair a little bit with some water. And then I'm going to pull through anything I have left in that bottle. So remember, it said that it's supposed to be done coloring after 20 minutes. So by putting a little bit of water on there, it dilutes the peroxide to a 5%. Well, if this is 20%, it dilutes it to a 10. If it's a 10%, it dilutes it to a 5. So it will still work. What it will do, it will just add like a hint of color throughout the hair. So it doesn't look like I just have a line where I colored my hair. It will look like a gradual dark roots to lighter mid shaft all the way to a lighter end. So just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to take a brush. I got this brush with tighter bristles. You can use a wider bristles if it makes it more comfortable. I like the tighter bristles because I feel like it really pushes the product more through the hair. So you're just going to push it. You see how it goes all the way down? But it's diluted over here. So that's perfect. So it's going to be like a nice streak that goes all the way through. It looks very natural, 100 times more natural if you do this. If you have very thin hair, you might not want to do this. If you do it, just use a very wide tooth comb because you don't want to be pulling that hair too much. So I'm going to push all this back. And then wait 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to shower and show you whether it, whether it colored my gray or not. I don't know. I'm not sure because it looks like I'm looking at gray through this color. My time is done processing. I'm going to go ahead and shower with my gloves on. Out of the shower, my eyebrows look great. I haven't pulled my hair down to see it yet, so let's go ahead and do that together. Oh, I'm kind of still seeing some. Aren't you seeing that? Like, or maybe that's just the light reflecting off the shine of my hair. I don't know. We're gonna have to let it dry and then we'll see. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so this is the next day. My hair is dry. I know you can still see all that gray. Look at that right here, right there. So let's part the hair. Look at that. You can still see it. Let me look close up in the mirror and see what it looks up super close because, yeah, look at that. So this is what I'm going to say. I know you can see that, right? But, so some of the gray covered, but the ones that did not, they're not white, even though they look white. They're not white. They're like, they have this like yellow tint to them. So I guess it's supposed to look like a highlight, but to me that looks still like gray. The formula, like the color itself, I super enjoyed the fact that it had no odor. It left my hair super healthy. Like I don't feel no drying, no nothing. Overall, it colored Zumi's hair, and her hair is still very healthy. Or I'm talking about the ends that were blonde. I love the formula, but the fact that it's not covering my gray, or that it gives like a hint of yellow, I guess you could say, to the color, is not what I need for this age. And I doubt it's going to last more than 2 washes. So I washed it once to get all the dye out. Then I'll wash it again in a few days and we'll see. Before I forget, I want to tell you guys that this color, oh look, that's a different area of my head. You can see all the white, the yellow, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, this color actually left a whole lot more of a red undertone, because when you go out in the light, and when the sunlight shines off your head, I don't mind the red. Brown always has a red base to it anyways, but a whole lot more. Like when you get into the light, it almost seems like has a pinch of burgundy. Okay, let's talk about the positives. It comes with a generous amount of conditioner. It's a really good conditioner. It comes with plenty of product. It has no odor or no smell. But this is after washing it only 2 times. Can you see the gray? You can still see the gray. Look at that. Now, it looks more all over even because sometimes my hair in the front gets a little lighter than everywhere else. So when I color my roots area, it makes everything just monotone and it looks shinier and healthier. But you can still see, look, you can see this, you can see that. You can still see all of this gray. Now, when I look really close up and I pull the mirror right here really close to my head, like some of them look like a yellowish tint, some of them. But most of all of it washed out. and you can still see all of this gray hair. And it's not just there. It's, look, you can still see it. You can still see it. So it should have been a red flag when I saw a model. That's a teenager on a box. It should have been a red flag, but it wasn't a red flag. I thought I would try it out, you know, save you guys some money who have red resistant gray hair. Do I like the color? The color turned out good, and it turned out really good on Zoomy as well, but it did not color my grays. So, you know, unfortunately for gray coverage, Clairol, you are fired. Like, if Clairol is watching this, which I doubt they're watching this video, come on. It doesn't cover, I showed you right there, it doesn't cover any gray. And it's supposed to be last up to 28 shampoos, and it didn't even last up to 2 shampoos. So, come on. Anyways, so I give it a fail. This is a failed video, obviously. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. I want to leave you guys with the quote of the day. I love you. God loves you. I hope you take care of yourself. And if you love your grays, then sport them. But unfortunately, I don't love my grays. You know, just own yourself when you do something. Just own yourself. Love yourself. Do it to the best of your abilities. And that's my, I guess, tip for the day. Try to be the best version of yourself. God loves you once again. I love you. And let's go ahead and roll on over to the quote of the day. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.